ad break. So, when we come back, we're going to play some Grixis Vampires with Evelyn the Covetous. That's right. I'll see you in a little bit. Evelyn's kind of a cool card. It's the first deck list I've really seen with Evelyn, but like as a 5-drop, it has flash. Like, it's, you know, potentially it's good. Alright, let's go. Play first. Got Dreadbore, Sorin. Yeah, this hand's fine. We got some cards and some lands. Not gonna mulligan. Mana base in this deck might be a little sketchy, but is lasting. Alright, no 2-drop kind of sucks, but let's play, I guess, Blood Crypt first. Man, I wish Dreadbore was just Terminate. Really wish Pioneer had Terminate. What do we got? Dimir Control? Alright, let's just play Fable. Let's just play Fable. Negate. Yeah, definitely blue black control. Black Red getting Terminate would be sick. Yeah, I mean, that's like a lot of people's complaint with Pioneer is that just the lack of good removal, right? And I kind of sympathize with that. I do wish the removal was a little bit better. Yeah, it's also people are used to playing with like Fury and Solitude and always Revolt Fatal Push and all this stuff. It's like, you know, the people are, you know, they're really spoiled with the removal spells they have access to in Modern, and this format's just different, you know? It's just different. There's just a different thing going on. But, you know, it gets to a point where you have cards like Winota, and I completely agree with the Winota ban, because I don't think the removal can't keep up with Winota, right? I think that was pretty evident. Also, we're just doing nothing over here. But yeah, the removal couldn't really keep up with Winota, so I get the Winota ban. But I talked about this. It's like, what do you think if like Path to Exile was legal in Pioneer? I feel like that's a card that maybe Pioneer could have. Maybe it's a little too good, but people are already kind of shaving on basics, right? Maybe it's a little too good. Really wish I had a what's that card called? Evelyn. Just flash that in. It's Chain of the Rocks. Well, here's the problem with Chain of the Rocks. First of all, you have to play 2 colors, and also it's a sorcery. So it's not really a white card, it's a Boros card. When's the last time I drew a spell? Just saying. Nah, I don't know. Bolt probably makes the red decks too good. I'm kind of not in on having Bolt, but so much for new cards to make an impression on the set. Just want to see what the new standard cards have. Yeah, that's fair. Like, the removal's not awful. It's just like there's certain colors that get access to better removal spells, and that's just always gonna. That's just kind of the way Magic is made, right? Literally haven't drawn a spell in like 7 turns. So, I think we're dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna concede. I'm just gonna pack that one in. We call that an EV plus EV concession. Alright, let's get these pushes out of here. Let's get these Kalituses out of here. I think Aetherborn is pretty bad too. Maybe like 1 hearse. You want more than 1 hearse? Kind of want to go like down a Sorin. I want to play 2 hearse. It's good against exactly Memory Deluge, but it's not the best against anything else. What about O-Ring effects? It's technically removal. Again, slow, sorcery speed, clunky. Like, if you're going to have a card like Winota in the format, and this is the entire reason they banned it, you need to have a card that keeps Winota in check. And the biggest problem with Winota was there was nothing that kept it in check. Like, the only good removal spells for Winota were all sideboard cards. Fry, Rending Volley, Chandra's Defeat, Redcap Melee, you can't main deck any of those cards, right? And that's the biggest problem with Winota. When have you ever seen a Revolted Fatal Push in Pioneer? It rarely happens. And, you know, Push is a good card. I'm not going to tell you that Push is a bad card, but it's not even close to what it is in Modern. Yeah, but that's also more mana intensive, right? Like, it requires additional setup. You know what I mean? It's not just like, I have my removal spell, I'm going to kill your Winota regardless of the game state. That's not how it works, right? Yeah, but Passage sucks. I gotta read this one. Card's kind of cool. Enter the God Eternals. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Well, I think I'm going to take Tainted Indulgence. I'm going to end up taking their 2-mana cards and then just go blank the rest of their stuff, I think. I think that's my plan. I kind of want to play Hearse here, though, actually, now that I think about it. What does this card do again? Deals 4 damage to target creature. So they can't even cast this without a target? Yeah, let's just play the Hearse here, actually. And I could probably just Thoughtseize the counterspell. So they play Catacombs. Actually, I'm going to wait on the Thoughtseize. Let's go this as a black source. The reason I'm waiting on Thoughtseize is I want to be able to go Thoughtseize into a 3-drop in the same turn. So I'm going to go Thoughtseize, go blank. But, like, if I take Thoughtseize, they just don't cast the Make Disappear. I guess I could take Make Disappear and then cast the go blank next turn. But, like, if they draw into the counterspell, that's awkward. Maybe I should have taken this one first. Probably should have taken that one first. Okay. What you got? They might have 2 counterspells. They don't. Okay, well, I'm just going to take this. I'm actually going to Hearse first, so I can actually get value. And then we'll play this as a black source, I guess. And I expect them to discard... Discarded Hall, enter. Okay. We get a Cycle Typhoon. You know what, they should ban it to that swamp. You mean the mountain? It also, like, you could even call this an island, right? There's rain, there's water at the bottom. You could, like, legitimately call this an island, too. Corpse Appraiser not looking the best in this matchup, huh? Also, I might just die to this fucking shark token. Okay, their hand is all removal. Well, I guess I have to take this. With the intention of playing this. Do I just, like, not play the Corpse Appraiser? I'm not really going to get any value out of it. They don't play creatures. Even I'm not supposed to play that. Play this tapped. Alright, go. Need pressure? Yeah, a little something. It's not the most pressure, but... Because they're likely just going to go Event Odd. Yeah, Event Odd. Okay. Fireflight, thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate that, buddy. Welcome, welcome, everybody from Fireflight stream. Hope you had a good one. Alright, we are in trouble. We need a good card. That is not a good card. I'm just gonna hold it. I mean, it's only a 1/1, right? Like, they got a push left over. Any one of our planeswalkers are massive here. Can maybe eventually start getting in with the Hearse, but we know they have push, so... Alright. I don't like Dread boring a token, but... that might have been a little aggressive. I maybe could have let them have the token for a couple more turns. So they still have push. Need like an Evelyn or something. I'm going to hang out to the Thoughtseize until I find a card that I actually want to cast. Yeah, I probably could have went to, like, taking a few more hits. That's really bad for me. That is exceptionally bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I can go Thoughtseize, hope they don't have a second removal spell. They have a counter spell. Rats. I'm at 9, huh? My plan was to take the Fatal Push, crew the Hearse, and trade for the Hall, but... that is not appear to be the case. Yeah, but we know they have Fatal Push as their last card. We know their last card is Fatal Push. So we got a 2. I mean, if we find any creature to crew this, we can blank the hall, kind of. We're also dead to their push, but... Alright, spell. That is a really good spell. I think I'm going to pass. That is an exceptionally good spell to draw. I get punished by Dispute, but... I guess I still also lose to push because I'm going to crew the hearse, but... Okay, exile. Crew 2. Get to go block, eat 2 cards. I do have to eat 2 of my own cards, but that's fine. Oh, I could have ate just their castle, huh? This is okay. It does make my thing a little bit bigger, which is nice. They should not have countered the Thoughtseize. Yeah, they probably should have just let me take the thing, right? So we hit a Corpse Appraiser and a Clearwater Pathway. Okay, what do you want to do? Once each turn, so I can play this land, probably as a blue source. Then we can go... I mean, do I even want to go blank them? Because they obviously didn't draw Fatal Push. Like, what could they even have? I think I want to just... This is 9, right? This is a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I'm just going to go upstairs. I'm just going to put them on a 2-turn clock, and I can go blank them next turn when they have 2 cards in hand. Which I think is better, right? I think waiting a turn on go blank is better, because we know this card is a blank. We would have died if they had Fatal Push. So I can just get both cards next turn and then go crew attack. I guess that's kind of a punish, but... Maybe if I was going to do it this way, I should have just played the Corpse Connoisseur instead of or the Corpse thing instead of playing the land. How about that Evelyn draw, though, huh? That was a sick draw, wasn't it? How many people in chat didn't realize that Evelyn had Flash and thought that I just killed myself when I said go? When I crewed there in response? What do you mean? This hand's pretty good. I like this hand. A non-zero number? Yeah, exactly. Alright, let's lead on Lounge. This hand is really nice, especially because I can just put pressure on them early, right? You can go like Harvester into Harvester, hold up Dispute. And this is kind of exactly where we want to be. Is just having early pressure, you know? When they Fatal Push the Blood Tithe? Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, I wanted to... I ended up eating a card that turn, right? Didn't I end up eating a card with the thing? I think I did. Let's go play this as a red source. Play Harvester, hold up Dispute. I don't want to jam Fable into a counterspell. Next turn I can go Fable, hold up counterspell. Love you commentating at Energy last weekend. Thank you, Major Burn. I had so much fun. I really, really hope they asked me to do it again. That was an absolute blast. Alright, I can't dispute that. That's fine. Can loot away some of these lands with the blood tokens, which is nice. They have 4 cards. We get to go Fable plus Hold Up Dispute, which is nice. Discard the Steam Vents. Alright, more lands, but at least it's a cycle land. I think it's actually better to go Fable Dispute, because if I duress, they have multiple counterspells, I can't cast the Fable. So I think it's better to do it this way. So they counter, I counter back. Hopefully they don't have 2 counterspells. If they cast Deluge, I'll probably counter it, I think. Alright, see if they fight back. They may or may not fight back. Resolving this would be pretty huge. Cycle Sensor. Okay, I like that. This is a turn they could play the... What's that 5-drop, though? I forget what that card's called. It's like 5 mana, deal 4, they mill some cards. I remember what it's called, but something God Eternals. That card, though. They could have played that card. I think I'm only going to discard the Lounge. I want to keep both of my utility lands. Alright, let's go to combat. They have 3 cards left over. So let's go attack. Yeah, enter the God Eternals. That's what it is. So let's duress them. Take a little peek. Question is, what land do I play this turn? Okay. That's not good for me. Holy shit. Oh, boy. I mean, I have to take Shark Typhoon, right? How the hell do I beat that Scarab God? Yeah, I think what I'm supposed to do is, like, take Shark and then activate Castle. I think. Oh, you know what I can do? If I find Hearse, I can go land, Blood Chief's Thirst the Scarab God, and then Hearse it. Yeah. So I'm gonna take Shark Typhoon, and I think I'm gonna play Castle. Because I really need to dig for a Hearse. No, I think it's more important to play the Castle here. I really want to dig for a Hearse. Can make treasures, eventually we can cast Thirst Stack with Hive. Oh yeah, I guess the Hive also eats it too. Right. So they're not going to tap out for the Scarab God, which is fine, right? Like, I have a board presence, and I have this, so, like, they'll eventually be under the gun to do something. I guess they're more so playing around Dispute by not casting it. Okay, they changed their mind. Didn't have the Dispute. Oh, I should have castled in response. Okay, I didn't get punished. Okay, so that goes away. Okay, interesting. So I can go Sorin minus put Evelyn into play? Is that good? We know they have Sinister Sabotage, Make Disappear. I think that's pretty good, right? What's up, Spirit Squad? I'm gonna go... Yeah, let's go Sorin. Might as well tap the castle. Thirst, swing, Sorin. Thirst, swing, Sorin, go. I can't Thirst and Sorin, right? Oh, with the treasure, because I get a treasure off this thing. I guess Thirsting just, like, kind of time walks them, sort of. I mean, I guess I could still do that, right? I just lose my token this way. Oh, okay, now I can do it. I can go here, kicker. Yeah, it's like, it kind of time walks them, right? It's like, it's really good tempo. Right? Really good tempo. Could have gotten the Scarab God, but the Evelyn? How? He's on the top card. This doesn't go to the top. What do you mean? Really wish that that I had saved that Blood Chief's Thirst, huh? It's the second card? What are you talking about, the second card? Am I not understanding what this card does? Okay, never mind. Chat's just being chat. This gives a thing Death Touch, though. So I can go plus token, attack with token, see if they block. And if they block, I can Hearse the Scarab God. And if not, I can just chump block with the... I can, like, make a token off the Reflection and chump block the Scarab God. Okay, they're not blocking. So I can loot away the Hive and try to find a removal spell for the Scarab God. Which I think is not bad, right? So let's go loot away the Hive. Okay. Yeah, I guess Hearse can just, like, kind of manage the Scarab God, right? I can just Hearse whatever creature they target. Yeah. Yeah, I could just go, like, Hearse pass. We'll just go play this as a black source. Play Hearse, leave up Castle plus Hearse activation. Yeah, this is not too bad. This should be fine. Yeah, this kind of just blanks the Scarab God. And then I can just chump block with the Reflection. I can just go Reflection, copy this chump block. Can make a second Hearse. Could. They're going to try to attack with more 2-power guys and second vamp to Helix. Then you have Hearse. Oh, also, I can sack the Evelyn because I have a second Evelyn in exile. Yeah, that might have been better. Alright, copy this. And then I'll just activate Castle. I guess I could just do that this turn, right? But we know they have a counterspell. I'm just never going to tap the Hearse, basically. Go blank. They have 4 cards in hand. So I have an Evelyn exiled. Can't cast Evelyn if Evelyn was not in play. You sure about that? I guess you're... Yeah, that's probably how that works, right? Alright, what's my plan here? Maybe I can go... like, copy Goblin, attack for 6? Well, we know they have the counterspell, right? I guess they're probably going to counter the Go Blank. Yeah, what if I go copy Goblin, attack for 6, get 3 treasures? I think this is good. Yeah. Yeah, and then if they block a friend, I can just Helix the Scarab God. And then just play the other Evelyn. Or no, yeah, we talked about this. I can't play the other Evelyn. I guess I can play the Evelyn first, and then sack the new Evelyn. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna go blank first and see if they want to counter this. I could have go blank myself to exile my Harvesters, but... Okay. The cool thing about this counterspell is now they can't activate Scarab God. So I can just sack Evelyn. Should I play the other Evelyn? And I can't castle. Let's just activate Sorin. I think this is fine. I just picked a random card. Okay, so that problem is dealt with. Now we just play Land and Pass. Save me from myself. Evelyn does have Flash. I think this is more important, though. And now we're just going to bury them with Castle, I think. Once we answer the Scarab God, this game's a lot easier. I think so. I mean, I guess if they have, like, Enter the God Eternals, can also potentially fire up the Hall, I guess, but... Sack a Sorin part of the cost? Yeah, it is. Oh, actually... I know, I see where you're going with that. I don't think I could have done it the way that I wanted to, right? Alright, let's go Thoughtseize first to take a hard counter, because we could pay for the soft counter. So you're going to counter this. Probably still going to jam the Sorin. Right, but the thing is, if they respond with a kill spell, I can just play the other Evelyn in response, right? So if they play... So here's the thing, right? If they play a removal spell on the Evelyn that's in play, I can respond to the removal spell, play the Evelyn that's in exile, keep the new Evelyn, and then still sack that Evelyn to sleep. Alright, what do we got? No red mana, huh? This hand is so sketchy. If I draw land 3, it's pretty sick. Right? Should we roll the dice? It's pretty high upside YOLO. Lars, thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. This hand is like the ultimate high roll. If I draw a land in the first 2 draw steps, it's insane. It's absolutely nuts if I draw a land in the first 2 draw steps. Still, no, I don't think Turtle Power plays green. I don't think so. Oh, never mind. Oh, Lotus Field? Or maybe he's playing the green-red ramp deck. Okay, tilt. 3 a.m. Mod check land? Alright, he's playing the green-red ramp deck. Which I think is probably a worse matchup for us than Devotion. But... I mean, I knew that was going to happen. I guess I can't complain. I mean, I can, but... I shan't complain. Kind of a weird spot. Guess I can go Sorin minus Kalidas. Could also go Fable. Kalidas is potentially more pressure, because if I draw a removal spell, I can get like another 2/2 out of the deal. I think I'm just going to put Kalidas in play. What was the last song I just played? I'll check it after this. After the song, I'll check it. It might have been. Oblivion Sower, huh? This is a bug, right? Put any number of land cards. Yeah, this is a bug. They shouldn't be able to put the back half. It's completely irrelevant, but that is a bug. We're just so dead here. Alright. Attack with Kalidas. Play 2 2-drops. I have to offer the trade for Sower. It's not a good trade, but kind of have to. So let's go black, 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 red. Your turn. Was it Drown? Okay, yeah. Yeah, Drown's a really good song. Ugin, huh? I no longer want to participate. Alright. Duress coming in. Gold Blank coming in. Fatal Push is horrendous. Blood Chief's Thirst probably necessary. This matchup seems really bad. Yeah, this matchup is close to unwinnable, I think. Oh well. Got a Sorin, kind of slow. Extinction Event? I mean, like, the thing about Extinction Event is, yeah, it kills their Eldrazi, but, like, you're losing to the cast triggers, right? Like, you're not losing to the actual creature itself. Even if you can remove the creature, you're still just losing to the cast trigger. Like, Ulamog, you're not going to beat a cast trigger. Is it Lord Xander of Capenna, a vampire you can play in this deck? I'm not sure what that card does. It does, but, like, you're still in a bad spot against the cast triggers, right? That's the whole point. Maybe it's okay, but not a big fan of it. I don't know, maybe, but it's a 7-drop that halves everything. Oh, you just want to play, like, a big card with Sorin. You don't have to play those, like, really expensive do-nothings with Sorin. Sorin's just a good card by itself. Even with, like, the small ball creatures, like, it's still just fine with 4s and 5s. You don't have to play, like, a shitty 7-drop to put into play with Sorin. Like, the games where you do that, yeah, it's pretty cool, but you also have to realize there's going to be games where you draw your 7-drop and don't draw Sorin, and it's just going to be, like, sitting in your hand the entire game, you know? Alright, they put Sanctum, played Sanctum. Duress is not a terrible pickup. Could be worse. So we'll slam for 4. We can go Duress plus Cycle here. Nice Duress. Nice Duress. What did they draw? Oh, they're casting the Sower, sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can't possibly win. Have Hornet Queen next turn. Maybe if I draw double Thoughtseize. Alright, you win. That's gonna do it for me. That matchup is just unwinnable. Literally unwinnable. I think our Devotion matchup is probably okay, but we can't ever beat that. Let's go. Blade. Thoughtseize, Gifted Aetherborn. It's kind of funny, we can't... So, in order to play Gifted on turn 2, we have to go tap land, which is probably fine. You usually don't have to cast Thoughtseize early on. I'm just going to go tap land into Gifted, and then Thoughtseize on 3. Let's see the new website. What new website? Do you have a website? Okay, now we're probably going to go Thoughtseize push. Yeah, I guess I should Thoughtseize first, but... So just take carry to push the elf? I think so. Be real enough. Alright, let's see how our Devotion matchup is. Should play Oath first, yeah. See if they find a land. Missing a land would be nice. Okay, Cavalier, we take those. Alright, they found a forest, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. So they're going to play Kiora this turn, most likely. I found another land. That's so bad. Because now their hand is these 5 cards. So now they have land 5 for Cavalier. That's rough. Yeah. Needed them to miss on one of those land drops, but... Oh well. They, in fact, did not miss. Oh, your photos? Nice, nice, nice. Yep, so they're going to play Boseiju Cavalier. I mean, they should. Boseiju Cavalier. Yeah. Okay, draw a card, hit 5 with the Cavalier, and they obviously hit the Nykthos. So their leftovers are Trolls, Storm the Festival. Cool. Yeah, we die. Alright, game 2. Duress, Noxious Grasp. Maybe go blank? Probably not, though. Is Extinction Event even good against their version? They just have a shit ton of Planeswalkers, right? I don't think it's that good. What's bad, though? Kalitas not that great? I mean, Kalitas is kind of cool, because it gets the Cavalier, which can be pretty important. Also gets the Old Growth Troll. Maybe I cut Corpse Appraiser? I think I like Appraiser. Maybe cut Aetherborn. Tremasorin. Let's try that. We get rid of Winona only to realize that Pioneer has some serious issues. I don't know. Like, if you look at the metagame, Mono Green, of the metagame of the NRG event that happened this past weekend, Mono Green was the most played deck, but the thing is, like, the Mono Green win rate wasn't that high, right? And the thing about the Mono Green deck is, like, I think people can adapt to beat it. I think it's definitely beatable. It's not like, it's a good deck for sure, but I don't think it's, like, insanely broken or anything. It's a good deck, but... I think Red-Black has a good matchup against Mono Green. It depends on how you build your Red-Black deck. I think the way that people are building Red-Black right now, I would maybe disagree with you, but I agree that there is a way to build the Red-Black deck to have a somewhat favorable matchup against it, but... Oh, I should have killed the elf first. That was bad. Yeah, I screwed up. I should have killed the elf first. Should have killed the elf, then looted. Yeah, I effed this up. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. Obviously should have killed the elf first. Now we're not in a great spot. Yeah, if I killed this elf, it would have looked a little bit better. Could have played Sorin on an empty board, but... They're going to let me kill the Karn. Okay, that's not bad. Especially if I can find a removal spell for this elf. I guess they probably are just going to get a land here? Right? They just get the treasure vault, unless they drew a land. Yeah, if we could find a removal spell for this elf, we're not in a terrible spot. I mean, I feel like with them minusing, that means they probably drew a land, because they know they have Cavaliers of... Okay, okay. That might mean they didn't draw land, so removal spell is really good here. Okay, not quite. But now we can go kill the Karn, play Kalitas, I think? They play Cavalier, and then if I find a removal spell for the Cavalier, it gets exiled, which is pretty important. So, removal spell for the Cavalier would be nice. They found a forest, that's fine. Alright, that is not a removal spell for the Cavalier. It does kill an elf, which is not terrible. I probably have to do that. So let's go, I think, loot the Sorin away now? Because I really wanted to try and find... I did it again! I guess it's fine. Killing the elf is not that big of a deal. I guess they have Nykthos, but... Yeah, I obviously, again, should have sacked the Harvester first. Playing too fast. I think we were probably dead anyways, but... Probably no way we're ever gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop you in. Is it time to drop? I'll play one more match. This deck not quite as good. What do I think of the Esper control decks from this weekend? I think they're pretty good. You know what? Could drop and just join a new league with it. You know what? Actually, okay, let's drop this league. I'm gonna play with the other Grixis deck. There's another Grixis deck that I wanted to try, which is just like Grixis Midrange. The vampire stuff is like kind of whatever. This is another list that I found. I think it's from one of the challenges. And then we'll play the Rakdos deck after this. All right, play first. Kalitas, Fable, Duress. Okay, this hand works. I think I'm gonna go tap land on one. There's not like a lot of 1-mana spells I would want to hit with Duress. Plays Devotion again. Potentially. Ooh, not Devotion. Do I take the Transmogrify or the Briefcase? I should take the Transmogrify, right? You play this as a... No, this is a red. And then this is a black. So they play the Briefcase, that's fine. We go Storm-Carved Coast, Fable. And hope they didn't rip another Transmogrify. They do get to cast Chandra. But, like, them down taking on the Goblin token's not the worst. Right? Not that bad. So we can go loot with this. Because now we can potentially just slam Kalitas. I'm going to discard these two. Yeah, I think I just play Kalitas here. Now that they've used the Chandra Minus. I like that a lot. Could also be the thermal paste on CPU dried out. Maybe. I don't know. Rockfall Vale. Take 2. They have Nissa Awakening. They have Nissa X. Alright. We don't know their 3 cards. Token pass. Okay. Fatal Push is interesting. I'm gonna attack Chandra. I think that's the one that's more important to kill. And I think I'm just gonna go Fable, hold up, push, because I really want to play around Transmogrify. It is nice to get the Harvester in play, but, like, I have enough stuff that I can just pressure their Planeswalkers. Like, even if they go make a token, activate Chandra, oh, they're just gonna hardcast the Titan. I don't know if I can beat a hardcast Titan. Don't know that I could beat a hardcast Titan. Is my monitor plugged in? Yes, it is. They are destroying the Fable and making a 4/4. Okay. Well, now I can kill the token. Then if I find Dreadbore, I can kill the Titan. So let's go kill the token, end step. Loot off the Fable. Really need to hit Dreadbore. Ooh, what does that do? Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, that one is pretty good. So we'll go... Oh my god, I can't cast it. Oh my god, I need a 3rd black source. I guess I can make a treasure off this. But they just get to eat the goblin token? That's so bad. Yeah, I guess I screwed up by not playing this as a black source. I forgot that you need triple black for Nicol Bolas. Well, it's my only play. Definitely have to kill this Titan this turn. I mean, it's not a horrible spot. Black, 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 blue, red. Where's destroy target creature? Destroy this, get a token, pass. We got 2 blockers. I mean, if they ever draw another Titan, they can cast it, but... Oh, I guess they can minus the Nissa, right? To kill the... Yeah, they can minus the Nissa. Okay. That also kills the Bolas. They have 2 cards left. I guess this is also close to ultimate, too. Cycle land. Alright, Bolas dead. We need a good one. Oh, this mana base, dude. I can't cast Corpse Appraiser while the drown. This mana base is something. Blue, black, red. If I find a land up the Corpse Appraiser, I can, but... I'll do this. Yeah, I guess that works. And ship it. I mean, we have Fable plus Corpse Appraiser, which is kind of cool, but... Also, if they hardcast Titan, we can't drown that, which is awkward. And now the Nissa's at 7, so we have to find a Dreadbore. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I actually want to counter that. Because my way out of this is to copy the Corpse Appraiser to hit a Dreadbore for the Nissa. Obviously, it sucks that they found Transmogrify, but... So we get, what, 4 looks at a Dreadbore? Alright, mod check Dreadbore? Mod check Dreadbore, please. It's not a Dreadbore. Still gonna draw 7 cards next turn. Oh my god, how do we fucking beat that? There's no way we could beat that, right? I mean, I guess maybe they brick. Surely they'll brick, right? Surely they'll just brick off 7 cards. Alright, you can go. Yeah. I mean, I guess we drew the Drown, which is not bad. So if they have Transmogrify, we can counter that. Also, that puts the 7th card in the graveyard. Did I let this go? I have to let this go, right? Yeah, I have to let this go. I can't afford to let them resolve Transmogrify. Oh yeah, it was only 6 cards. Surely I can beat 6 cards. Okay, that one I can't let go. Definitely can't let that one go. Can't wait to see Dreadbore on top. Yeah, I know, right? I could have looted the Drown. Maybe I should have done that. I mean, all things considered, that might be good if they only found like one payoff. That is, in fact, more than one payoff. Alright, 6 ya. Go. So we gotta slog through 2 chariots now. Probably can't do that. Yeah. Anyways. Alright, let's bring in Aether Gust. Disdainful Stroke, Negate. All the counter spells are good. I think that's it. Maybe the Bolus. I'm generally not a big fan of these removal spells. I'm not going to cut all of them. I'm going to keep a couple, but... I think I'm going to, like, trim an Appraiser, keep in 3 Fatal Push, because potentially Fatal Push, if I have Revolt, can kill a Chariot. I guess Kalitas is not that great, huh? Kind of slow. Maybe, like, keep in Push. Maybe cut another Appraiser, keep in 2 Bone Crusher Giants. I don't know. Bone Crusher Giant doesn't seem that good. Something like this is probably okay. Can I plug your new LGS? Alright, fine. Only because I like you. What's up, J-Freeze? Stormcarved, Blightstep. Yeah, it's fine. I think I want to go Blightstep on 1 Thoughtseize into Tapland Thoughtseize, and then, yeah, I like this line the best. So we're taking 2 cards. I'm just going to take both their... No, I'm going to take Chariot Nissa, and then I can stroke the other Chariot. I'm going to let them have the stupid 7-drop. Yeah, take a Chariot, play this tapped. I guess doing it this way doesn't let us play the Corpse Appraiser, huh? For value. Maybe I'm supposed to take the Titan. Like, take Titan Nissa, leave them with double Chariot. But then I only have 1 answer to a Chariot, right? A little awkward. List has no Dreadbore? Oh, right, this is the other list. I had Dreadbore in a different list, but yeah, I guess I cut Dreadbore from this list. Just never getting value. This is why I don't like Corpse Appraiser that much. Just, like, never gonna get value off of it. They're just gonna hardcast the Titan and I can't win. Yeah, not quite enough cards for that one. You can go. What's this? 6-drop. Alright, you win. Oh, man. Every time I play this Grixis deck, I find like, Transmogrify again. Kalitas push, bunch of lands. I got some cycling lands, probably okay. If push is good, then this hand's fine, but... The Proud Odor of Badlands, that's sweet. Mana efficient here. We have Thalia. Bishop of Wings. Okay, if we can't beat this deck, then I'm dropping. This is like the only deck that we can possibly beat. I don't know what this card does. Okay, you can have that. If we can't beat this deck, this is definitely a drop. Relate the messes again. They drew Giada Font of Hope. So their hand is 2 Inspiring Overseers. So gain life, draw a card, and this is... Counter control. Cool. So let's just Corpse Appraiser. Black, blue, red. Let's get the Skyclave, get a Fatal Push. Probably just going to go Kalitas next turn. It's a little scary to let them untap with Giada again, but we'll see what happens. Alright, they play the Overseer. Okay, probably change of plans. Now I'm just going to go push plus Fable. Yeah. So let's go Fable. I should have attacked first, but... Definitely going to attack here. I'm kind of down to trade it for the Overseer. I'm just down to trade off cards at this point. And then if they go to play the Overseer, I'll just push the Giada in response. I do get a little bit less value out of the Kalitas, but it's nice to not let them get an extra counter off the Giada. I guess they could have drawn Collected Company. That was punishment for not main phasing the push. Because if I go to push this, they can Coco in response. Maybe should have made face the push. Okay. I mean, I guess the thing about this is now they can take a second Giada, I guess, but I don't think I want to let them get the extra counters. Yeah. This turned out not the best for me. Okay, now we can go Duress plus Kalidas. We have Inspiring Overseer, Resplendent Angel. Okay, attack with both. Give them 1 additional mana. Yeah, but it's only mana to cast the angels, right? I mean, I guess they can just, yeah. But, like, they're likely just going to attack with it regardless. It's only a 1 of. It's just like the 5th Thoughtseize, quote-unquote. It's not great, but... Wait, how does this thing have 2 counters? Oh, for each angel you already control. Okay, that's how that card works. So they have Resplendent Angel. I think we're going to lose. I think we're actually going to lose. Yeah, if I lose to this deck, I'm dropping. %, dropping if I lose to this deck. I don't really have any good sideboard cards. I guess Disdainful Stroke, but it only counters company, right? I mean, Duress is kind of bad. Just bring in this. So living like a... I mean, I'm not saying that the Angels deck is bad, but this deck should never lose to green-white creatures. You know what I mean? Like, if this deck has a good matchup, it is green-white all creatures. So, yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that the Angels deck is bad. It maybe has good matchups, but this is certainly not one of them. I'm going to keep this, put back the Corpse Appraiser. I think I'm actually going to save the Thoughtseize. I'm going to wait till turn 2. How does this deck have 0 Wrath effects? It's more of a mid-range deck than a control deck. Like, you have a lot of creatures, right? You have Bone Crusher Giant, Blood Tithe Harvester, Corpse Appraiser, Kalidas, so, like, you're more of a mid-range deck than a control deck. I have Valorous Stance, huh? Just take the Coco. It's the only card I really care about. But I couldn't do that. Oh, we don't have a Pioneer command. Alright, Plains and Selfless Spirit. So notably, you don't want to Bone Crusher Giant that because they can just sacrifice it. So I'm just going to go Fable and really hope they didn't find a Skyclave Apparition. Okay, that's fine. Brutal Cathar. I don't really need a second red source, do I? Okay, those are cards. Immediately get punished for not keeping the second red source. Hilarious. That's fine, we can just go Corpse Appraiser here. Oh, there's no creatures. That was bad. Alright, should have just played... Probably should have just played this then. Maybe. What's this? Play the Righteous Valkyrie? Righteous Valkyrie. I don't know what this card does. Whenever the angel occurs, battlefield again, just toughness. So really starting to +2/+2. Cool. Okay. So we're just playing another Fable? I can attack. If they block with the 2/4, I can stomp, make them sack the Spirit. I feel like I need to find more cards, though. I guess I should attack first anyways. Snuggles timing people out again. Classic Snuggles. Mod abuse, chat. Mod abuse. Yeah, I mean, I also, you know, kind of punted, right? I discarded 2 red sources and then just got punished. So that might have been my own fault. I can't win. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna drop. Grixis, not good. Grixis sucks, chat. I hate to tell you, Grixis sucks. Alright, let's, I'm gonna restart the client. It's been a little slow right now. And I think we're gonna play some Rakdos. Rakdos Sacrifice.